Well, hello everyone. This is Robert back with you, having my very first playthrough of Defenders of the Realm. These are the two hero cards I drew at the start, and here's my quest card. This quest card is called the War Banner of Valor. And it looks like that you can take this down to the Fire River area and spend an action to roll a few dice, and if you get a 5 or 6, you successfully complete this. And I guess as you're carrying this banner around, you can ignore wounds and other effects of losing a battle to a general. So that's something I don't have yet. I've got to try to earn. My dwarf has 5 tokens on him, and he begins his turn, as the other heroes do, there in Monarch City. I understand there are quite a few actions you can take on a turn. Here are the different actions you can take. I guess the first thing I'll do is move on foot, because I understand that it's probably a good idea to try to clear out any minions that are nearby the near Monarch City. So which way to go? Why don't we go over here to the Father Oak Forest. Let's spend one of these, and we do that by turning it over, and then we'll take our dwarf and put him there in the forest. Now I understand that I don't have to fight, but I certainly want to. I want to try to take out the minion there. So I need to spend another point here, and I get 1 green die because there is 1 green minion there. To defeat this minion, I have to look at the general's card, and to kill these orcs you have to roll a 3 or higher to kill them. So I'm going to take my d6, got my little box top here, and I rolled a 3. So that is good enough. This minion is destroyed and removed for now. Well, let's see. I still have about 3 of these. I guess I can keep going. Let me think about my next action. Alright, I think I've decided I'm going to spend another action token here and travel this way up to Wolf Pass. And there is a blue minion there. So let me get out my die rolling box top and take 1 die here and see what I get. I got a 4. To defeat blue minions, they are dragonkin, I believe, and they require a 5 or higher to hit. So they're significantly more difficult to kill. But let's take a look at my dwarf character card. In particular, an ability he has, Dragon Slayer. May re-roll any failed dice in combat against dragonkin, and this may be used in combat against Sapphire, the blue dragon general. So I can re-roll that. I rolled a 4 and I need a 5 or better. A question I immediately had was, is that endless? Do you use that again and again and again? And I looked up on a FAQ, and it said right here about the limit. The answer is that that's a one-time bonus. So he can only use his reroll once. So I'm going to go ahead and use it here and roll this again. And I got a 4 again, so that is not successful. Well, I guess what I'll do is spend another one of these and attack again. And see if I can take this guy out. There's a 5. Alright, we're going to remove this minion from the board. And that leaves me with one remaining action token left. Let me think about what I want to do next. Alright, I've got my one life token left. And I understand that if you end your turn, turn on a space with a minion or minions, then those minions will damage you. But I also see that the dwarf has a special ability called Armor and Toughness, which allows him to ignore 1 wound from minions and generals. So if we go back up to my dwarf, I think I'm going to spend my last life token and put him over here, and hopefully I won't get hurt. So I'm going to end my movement there, and due to my armor and toughness, I should be able to shrug off the wound that would normally be suffered there. The reason I moved there for the red circle is because of the dwarf's other ability. And it said that Mountain Lore, when you start a turn in a red location, gain 1 action for that turn. So I should be able to have an extra action the next time the dwarf comes around into play. Now, that was, what is that called? The morning step. And then we go to the evening step. And the evening step is coming up here. You draw 2 hero cards and add them to your hand. You can have a maximum of 10. So let's draw 2 more hero cards and see what we've got. I'm going to pull back a little bit. We've got a couple of locations. We have a horse here and another gate location there. Alright, and then I think there's one more step that needs to be completed, and that's the night step. You draw 1, 2, or 3 depending upon the war status. Right now, this is the war status board, and we are early in the war. So each player, it's going to say it here, each player draws 1 darkness spread card at the end of their turn, placing minions and moving generals as noted. So it's early in the war, we only have to draw 1 of these. So here we go. Darkness spreads. It looks like the cursed plateau will gain a red minion. Let's do that first. There it is, over here on the side. Then next, the Golden Oak Forest. Golden Oak Forest is up there. 2 green minions. And then what does this say? It's the Orc General. I think we moved the general 1 space and put 2 minions with him, if I understand that correctly. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to move the general there, and 2 more green minions appear. And I think that will do it for the dwarf. He's gone through the morning, the evening, and the night phases. And that will bring his turn to an end. Next up is the wizard. Well, here's hoping that my first turn was mistake-free. Those of you that have experience with this game, if you will, please let me know if I made a mistake with anything. I'm going to plan on advancing through the other characters' turns in a similar fashion, so if I got something wrong, please let me know so I won't repeat that through the other characters' turns. Just wanted to briefly show you my blue general. I saw a review of this game, and their blue dragon just looked really awesome. And look at look at mine. He looks bashful. He came wrapped in a bubble wrap that was wrapped pretty tight around him. And so he's sort of tucking his head back into his wing like he's going, "Oh." So not the most intimidating looking dragon I've seen. So I think I need to replace him with something. Let me show you. So how would you like it if I replaced him with this one? That's much more intimidating, isn't it? Yeah, I got this one for my Dungeons and Dragons miniatures game. When I use this in class, the kids go nuts. They love this guy. Anyway, this is my big blue dragon. And here's the one from Defenders of the Realm. I think I need to do some work here. You guys have any tips on this? What do I do? Do I put him in some hot water and remold him a little bit, maybe glue him to that stand that came? Anyway, I'm not a painter, but if there's anything I can do to reshape this guy and make him look a little bit more fierce, let me know. I'd appreciate it. Until next time, thanks.